All right, so let's talk about Bitcoin, let's talk about altcoins, because we are seeing movements in the market, and what we said will happen, what we anticipated is happening. We're gonna look at the Bitcoin charts, we're gonna look at the altcoin charts, and again, this video is not gonna be edited, it's gonna be a one take. I just wanna get these videos out to you as soon as possible. So if I cough, if I sneeze, if, I don't know, something weird happens, like my dog barges in and breaks everything, it's part of the video. Can't edit, won't edit. It is what you get. So let's have a look at the charts real quick. And here we are looking at TradingView. We are looking at the factor line. This is actually my new indicator. You cannot get this, by the way. You can only get this right now if you buy our course, which is in the description down below, which also shows you how to use it, also gives you how to invest, trade, and think, like the crypto factor. That's what the title is. Anyway, let's just keep on going here. So as you can see, we are just about to turn gold. Basically, this indicator, you buy gold and you sell red over here. And if you followed this, you would see, even if you go back over here, it was pretty accurate in its calls. But what I want to give your attention to is this SFP level over here and basically here, which was a buying signal around 78,000. So no exact bottom, but around these candles over here, you would have got in. And right now you can see we are moving up. Our stop loss was below this, by the way. We are moving up on the daily, and this is actually about to turn gold. As a matter of fact, if you look at the candles, they're starting to get lighter. And if you look at our trend stacker here, which actually trend stacks some indicators for you, you can see it's actually in the yellow, about to get more and more gold. This is actually extremely bullish. One of the indicators stacked in here is volatility. So basically we are getting volume right now. Sorry, volume, I meant volume earlier on. So this could be a good trade right now. As you can see, we're above this range. It actually gave you another indication right here. It actually calls the ranges that I use for you. And if you actually get above 90,400, that should turn gold, maybe even a little bit before. And then we'll see if we get into this lower range over here, as you can see. So, not a buy signal, not a long-term buy signal yet on the daily, because you would have got this gold dot over here. But if we go to the 4-hour, you can actually see that we did get the buy signal right on this candle over here, and it remained a gold. So this was another entry point over here. So essentially, this actually made a pretty almost perfect call. And again, this indicator is based on how I think, how I trade. You can actually use this to learn trading, but at the same time taking trades. And it's made for swing trading and long-term investing. It's not so much for day trading. You can use it, but be advised that the focus is on swing trading and long-term investing. Going back to the daily over here, because that's where our focus is on, let's see if we get any other indicators that confirms. Let's just go to settings over here. Let's grab the EMA 50 and long and turn them on. And you will see over here that the reason it hasn't gone gold yet is we are waiting to go above the 50. This would be an extra indication. It doesn't need to go above the 50 for it to turn gold, but it's an extra indication if it does. But it looks with our trend stacker over here that it is gonna do it. But we do have some resistance over here at 88,900, which is the 50 line. We are above the 200. This is awesome. We were waiting for this, and this is extremely important. And that's why we also got this orange dot over here as a buy signal on this on the candle as soon as we got over and confirmed, because getting above the 200, as we said, is extremely important, and this is bullish. We just need to stay above it, get into this lower range over here, and then we're good to go. Turning off the EMAs real quick, and you can also add different patterns over here, different candlestick patterns, which I actually tell you how to use or show you how to use in our course. We don't see any rising 3 right now, but just to give you an example of how this works, you would open up this, you would go to settings, and you would choose something like, let's say, engulfing, which is a very strong pattern. And you can see the engulfing pattern here before we actually broke down. Told you to sell over here. Engulfing over here was another indication. Yes, we broke up and it told you to sell again right here. And then we went down. And we stayed down all the way down here where it told you to buy potentially with a stop loss under. And now we're up, and as I said, we probably will turn yellow. Not 100%, by the way, there's not 100%, but the probabilities are there. So these are good buying opportunities. Looking at altcoins, looking at the bubbles over here, we do see a big move, just love saying that, and we are seeing on the daily and the weekly, basically altcoins taking off, as we said. And if you look at our altcoins, this is the market right here, all the altcoins, 1 to 100, 101 to 200. See this? 2.7%, 3.4%, 2.4%. Well, our favorites outperformed 4.9%. Our meme coins outperformed the market 9.3% because we have the right ones. And our smaller positions, 3.7%, also outperformed the whole market. So our picks, if you are following the crypto factor, if you are in our coins, as I've showed you over and over again, most of the times we are outperforming the other altcoins. Most of the times we're getting the best ins and outs or buys and sells when it comes to cryptocurrency. I mean, we told you to take profits from altcoins to Bitcoin in December. We were expecting dumps. We were expecting further downside. We made pretty good calls. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and subscribe down below. Make sure you hit those notification button. I would really appreciate, by the way, if you do that. And also check out our course. And before I go on, because I want to show you more things on altcoins over here, before I go on, I want to show you real quick, I want to talk to you about BrainEdge.ai. And yes, this is a sponsored segment in this video, but this is actually pretty cool. And the reason this is pretty cool, if you know Udemy, this is the crypto version of Udemy. So essentially, it's an AI-powered gamified edtech platform built by ex-Coursera and Udemy pros. Basically, you have their own token, and as you learn, you get paid. It's a learn and get paid, so to speak. And they do have a pretty extensive team, although it's not shown on the site right here, so please make sure you do some research. From Google to Harvard to Binance and Forbes Council, they know what they're doing. And it's self-funded and has a low initial market cap. So this might be something to actually look into. Of course, again, make sure you do your own research, but it does look very interesting, especially for me, because I have courses. I actually do courses out there. I want to actually check this out for me as well. And you can check out their Twitter profile. And you can actually see they're pretty active over here, and they have different advisors that they are telling you about. There you go. There's the team over here. Again, I don't see it on the website just yet, so make sure you do your own research and check this all out. But you are so early. They are still updating the site. I actually found a couple of bugs and actually sent it to them. But this actually, if this takes off, if this works out, and it's going to be extremely good in my opinion. I mean, you have a use case, you can actually learn in crypto. It's a great pitch for videos from KOLs, and you could also, it's basically you want to learn crypto and get paid crypto. It's actually quite unique. I think it's actually really cool. It would be a shame if this wasn't real and this doesn't work out, because this can really, really take off. So check it out. I really recommend you do. And let's go back to altcoins real quick. And as I said, altcoins are doing pretty well. Let's chart Solana. And I like charting Solana Bitcoin for potential altcoin seasons or altcoin moves. And as you can see over here, we got the call right here with a stop loss underneath. This would indicate getting out of Solana towards Bitcoin, but I'm charting Solana Bitcoin for alt seasons instead of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or the big three or whatever. I'm doing Bitcoin Solana. That's how we got all our calls for the mini alt seasons last year. That's what I'm continuing doing today. And you can see again, it's about to turn yellow. It's about to turn gold over here. Not just yet, but it is over this range over here. And if we open up the EMAs real quick, you can see we actually have some distance. So it's not confirmed yet for any alt season or anything like that. But it is a potential turnaround, indicating that you might want to get into some altcoins. Just keep in mind that if Solana drops below here, it might be an issue for all altcoins. But if you want to chart Solana USDT, it's a different picture. This was your entry point over here. This was your exit point. As you can see, we came back down just below. This may have triggered your stop loss if you had the stop loss over here, like we said, but now we're moving up. And as you can see, we're waiting for this to turn gold. We're waiting for these lines to cross again. But generally speaking, Solana against USDT, it's in this previous range over here. I see maybe we can do the same over here and come back up. So let's see how this works out. But generally speaking, I am leaning bullish overall. I did change some USDT into Bitcoin. I did not buy altcoins yet, and I'm waiting to see how this all plays out. So there you go. Make sure you check out the course in the description down below. Invest, trade, and think like the crypto factor. It's early bird, so you're getting in early. You're gonna have to wait, but you're getting it at a cheaper price. It comes with the indicator free for life, or you can buy the indicator separately later on, not pretty soon actually, with $129 a month. But again, if you get the course, you have it for life, it's worth checking out. With that said, make sure you watch this video right here next. You're gonna love it. Make sure you don't miss it. And please don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell notification button. See you in the next video.